Hey everyone, welcome. He's Kevin Kauffman and I'm Fred Weaver. We are Group 4610 at eXp Realty. And a couple weeks ago, we shared some exciting, but also depending upon what part of the real estate market you're sitting in, maybe a little bit overwhelming information, right? Kevin, homes are flying off the market. More than 1 in 4 homes are going for over asking price. So it sort of begs the question: if I don't own a home today, how do I get into a home, right? What are some of the strategies you can use? And if I do have a home and I would love to downsize or maybe even upsize right now, how can Group 4610, how can you guys help me to accomplish that goal?
Yeah, no doubt. So the good news is that we've got strategies, right? So if you're a buyer who doesn't have a home to sell, we've got strategies that can help you out and actually get your offer accepted. We're absolutely doing an amazing job at that right now in this crazy market. And if you are a seller who needs to sell first, there are multiple options. Not only can we help you get your offer accepted, which we're going to talk about some of those tips and tricks, but we're also going to be able to help you out if you need to with what does that transition look like? Do you have to sell first? Can you just buy and then sell? Which is usually the ideal situation for people, but it's not always possible. So we'll talk about some of that. So, all right, Fred, let's talk about a couple of the things that we've used, a couple of the tools that we have used to help our clients actually get into homes here in this crazy market in 2020.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you don't need to know about all these strategies, so I'm not going to go through an entire list, but trust me when I say we have a list, and trust me when I say once a
Yes.
week we're getting together with our team and we're asking the question, what's working? What are you doing differently this week? Did you pick up anything new on any of your listings offers that were sent in? It's important to know not every agent is created equally. I recall a story in the past, not too long ago, Kevin, where I received 11 or 12 offers on a home. Some of them didn't even have like proof of financing, which means they're incomplete offers. Others, I think only one of the 11 agents actually even called me to ask me what was important for my seller, right? So there's a piece to this of writing a good offer, being a competent good agent that puts together a complete offer. But then there's also different strategies to build rapport with the agent and build rapport with the seller of the home that you as a buyer might be writing an offer on. So we have things that we use called love letters, or more recently, we've been doing love videos.
Yep.
We've got some things called escalation clauses. We're able to also adjust some of the inspection periods or the contingency periods in the contract by working collectively and cooperatively with our preferred partners and lenders. So there's a lot of different strategies that can be done, but ultimately what this comes down to is you've got to put your best foot forward when you're writing an offer, and then you've got to include more than just the standard offer that you might have gotten away with 3, 4, 5 years ago. There's some strategies you're going to have to implement, and what those strategies are is going to be specific to you and your situation in the home that we're writing an offer on with you. But when working with Kevin and I and a Group 4610 agent, I can promise you we are going above and beyond what the average agent is doing. We're actually going above and beyond what above average agents are doing to get our home buyers under contract.
Absolutely. And if you're a seller who needs to sell and buy, so the perfect world scenario is buy and then sell, right? Because we know, what do we know? We know it's going to sell like that based on the market statistics, based on the market activity, what's happening right now. We know that. But the real question is number one, can you do it? So we want to put you in touch with the right people to figure out, can you do that sort of what I'll call the traditional way where you're effectively qualifying for 2 mortgages? Now, not everybody can do that. Some people can, some people can't. You might be surprised because of how low rates are these days. That obviously works in your favor to be able to do that. Then what we can look at are some of the other options, right? Where you can absolutely still buy first and then sell with the assistance and help of some other folks and some other companies and things that we'd love to talk to you about one on one if that is your scenario, because everyone's situation is different and there's a few different tools in that tool belt. But, you know, at the end of the day, what Fred and I want to drive home here for you is if you want to be in the market as a buyer here in 2020, where things are absolutely crazy, just know this: we're studying it every day. We're in it every day. We've got your back. We've got the connections and we've got the tools to help you get what it is that you're trying to do in this crazy real estate environment.
Yeah, and I'll close by saying, Kevin, you and I also have access to some inventory that your average real estate agents don't
Yeah.
know about, don't consider, etc. So reach out to us today with any questions you have. Maybe you've got a family member or a friend out there who's gotten frustrated recently, who's actually sitting on the sidelines now after having 3, 4, 5, 6 offers rejected. Have them reach out to us, no obligation consultation. Let us ask them some questions, see what their experience was like, see if there was some more things they might have been able to do to find that home that they're looking for. Maybe their other agent or wasn't doing something, or maybe there's just a new strategy that's come out recently that they hadn't been considering. Have them reach out to us if you know somebody who's in that frustrated set of mind right now. Thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
See you next time.